have a little something from nothing, and you would never nothing. I mean, nothing from something. And if you don't have that as a rapper,
that's okay though.
I don't like that.
But don't put it in your rap. Don't make it seem like that's what you are doing.
He does that.
I know. That's
he does that.
I want to say he shouldn't be afraid to be a rapper of who he is.
I mean, he just said
is he a rapper or is he a singer?
Both of them.
Both
I
mean, he told Meek Mills you getting bodied by a singing nigga. You know what I mean? So which one are you?
I like Drake, and I think he's very consistent, but I don't think, like, these kids, like, he's the best rapper of all time. He's better than Tupac and Biggie. I'm just like, Tupac and Biggie?
That's definitely a generation gap in that one.
They ain't never listened to Tupac and Biggie and understand who they are. Like, just listening to Tupac and Biggie, I was like, dude, what are you talking about? I ain't even argue with him, because I learned not arguing with niggas on the internet. Say what you gotta say and let it over.
Yeah, they gonna spit that all day. You argue till your face turn blue with them on that one. Like, wow.
Who do you think is underrated?
Underrated rapper?
New cats, old cats, don't even matter.
Yeah.
Sure, it could be any kind of artist, not necessarily a rapper. That's what
I mean, I'm still listening to like 2005 music, I guess.
Who was you listening to 2005 recently?
Young Jeezy.
There you go. You go with Young Jeezy. You don't like him now?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I listen to him still.
I think he's still not where he should be in the game because he fell off.
Yeah, the last album was a little iffy, but I mean, I still listen to it. What
was the name of the album? I didn't listen to it.
Exactly what I meant too.
Good question.
Well, wasn't Trapper Die 3?
I think it was, matter of fact, but I didn't. I listened to like the first 5 songs, and I was just like.
I still been listening to the Realest Back 1 and 2.
What's your favorite Jeezy album?
Favorite Jeezy album is Seen It All.
My favorite Jeezy album is The Recession.
Recession was pretty good, but
I like The Recession.
Seen It All has
Way Too
Gone.
He came out with one 2017 called Pressure. The last one I heard was Trapper Die. I didn't even listen to Pressure.
Yeah, I didn't listen to Pressure either.
Yeah,
Trapper Die had Way Too Gone, and that's a real good song. That's one of my favorite songs.
People love Thug Motivation, the first one. I never liked it. I remember
like Thug Motivation.
What I never forgave him for was I'm standing on the corner like a light pole. And I always hated that fucking line. I always hated that fucking line.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Unless you was curb serving. You know what I mean? I guess you would kind of barely get, you know what I mean?
I guess that's what
I didn't been on them cold.
Everybody says that, but I just think that we gotta call out bad lines. Like that was just terrible.
I don't hurt.
I'm in the streets like concrete. Like that's the same thing. Like it's terrible. And his metaphors, they've gotten so much better nowadays. Like I saw that he had potential, and I think he's grew on into it. Although they say he lost a lot of street cred nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know how that goes down.
I don't even know how.
That's pretty bad. But I mean, like I said, some of his old mixtapes I still really enjoy a whole lot. I'm a little eclectic with my music selection, but hey.
I got a this or that for y'all.
Okay, this or that is a segment where we're gonna put 2 situations in front of you.
Okay.
And you're gonna choose one or the other.
Okay.
Okay.
Who you asking, Judge? Judge?
Yeah, let's ask the judge.
Judge Lance Ito?
Actually, no.
Spyder.
What y'all want to know?
Spyder. Would you rather deal with someone who's in love with someone else or deal with someone who falls in love with someone else during the course of a relationship?
Yeah, that's kind of hard because I don't want to deal with
That was interesting.
I can't take that. I can't choose. I can't do this or that. No.
I'd rather deal with the first one.
Yeah,
because apparently you still hitting.
Yeah, if they in love with somebody.
You can be in love with somebody. Are you trying to be in love with them?
Yeah.
That was never stated.
The person who just fell in love is obviously out the door.
Well, necessarily, like, let's not be dicks about this. Let's say you're messing with a married woman. She's in love with her husband, but she'll never leave him. That's okay. Versus if you're dating somebody and she's dating someone else too, and she likes them more, but she still likes you because, let's say, you either got money or your sex game. Because I think that's all women care about.
I'm not.
Money matters more than your sex game.
I'm not a relationship type of guy. I don't need to be in a relationship. I'm married now. If my wife cheated on me, it would be no problem for me to pack up and go. I would not give a damn. But what about your kids? Me and my wife, that does not affect me and my kids. I'm still going to love my kids, but I don't have to be with my wife to love my kids. I'm not a relationship guy.
That's still rather. Yeah, I think I'd rather go with the first option. Yeah, the first.
You
option.
know the deal.
Now,
because she may leave, not leave. That's kind of
to throw a wrench in there to make it look
ranch.
Throw a wrench in there.
Ranch
it out.
You're actually in this relationship. The first one, you're in the relationship, and
correct.
she tells you that she's in love with someone, and then the other one, of course, she's falling for someone.
Oh well, at that point, being the modest black man that I am, you can go about your business. I mean, you fell in love with somebody, you go on about your business. I'm not finna stop your.
But she's still like is always with you. Like I'm trying to figure a way.
That turns into like a whole.
Do you think it's possible for you to love more than one person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I think that's the point what I'm trying to get at. It's like you're with this person, she loves you, but she also loves this other person too. So if there's that situation, then there's a person that she's starting to fall in love with someone else, and then you find out about it.
Yeah.
Like, which one would you rather deal with?
More or less the first one. The second one seems like it's gonna be blows thrown. In that scenario, somebody's gonna get their feelings hurt. Yeah, because you was in love with me, and now you're in love with somebody else. You just all the time we spend doing all that stuff. Somebody's feelings are gonna get hurt in that one.
I honestly don't think you should fall in love with the woman.
What if it happened you didn't mean to? You know what I mean?
You need to know how to show love and appreciate that woman and give her all kind of attention. But falling in love with them confuses you. Because remember, let's go on to our next subject. Niggas never know when to leave. Even if you think you love her. Number one, if you think you about to fight over a woman, you should leave it.
Leave.
Understand that you are a commodity, young. Well, this is for black men. Understand that you are a commodity, young black man. Because, think about it. Half these niggas gay. Half these niggas ain't doing shit. And then the other half of these niggas...
in jail.
In jail.
I'm trying to figure out like.
We outnumbered.
I'm trying to figure out like when was it? It's never been cool to me to be a black man or be a man, period, and not work or do something or do something.
Strive for my own.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like even when like, messing with a female and you ain't got anything. I don't understand how you got the female. Like I don't even know.
Well, you know you ain't got it then.
I mean, yes, exactly. But I don't know how these like if you're a guy, you run around here, you don't have a job or something, and you trying to get a girl, you trying to keep her. Like I don't understand where your brain. Who taught you that? Like
how you think you gonna?
Yeah, how you think you gonna maintain?
I think
like that doesn't. I don't even understand where that comes.
I think how men. It came from a couple of different things. If we go back. Most niggas aren't raised by their mother and their father.
I think it's the father part that really gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Well, if you don't have your father, then you look at women differently.
I mean, but I didn't have my father, and I don't look. I mean, I had to teach.
How long did it take you to learn that? Or you had somebody to teach you or guide you?
From not knowing to, I'll be honest with you, from not knowing to seeing cats just kind of treat women dirty. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what you see as a young black male when you don't have that father figure showing you. You kind of just pick up what you see, and the majority of that is cats running around here either pimping or treating women like it ain't nothing. So you see that stuff, but like it's kind of up to you on how you going to decide to treat.
When did you make that conscious decision to decide how you going to treat women?
I made that decision probably I'm still making a decision now, but I've always treated women with respect. I've never been like
you can treat them. You always treat them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you treat them well enough. You treat them kind and give them. Treat them like they're supposed to be treated. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to gorilla pimp a chick or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really get it. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, when it comes to the dudes too, you messing with a chick that ain't got nothing. So, you know what I mean? Like, it goes both ways. How you as a chick messing with a dude who ain't got nothing? You know what I mean? Especially like, if you see some potential in him, then help him. You know what I mean? And fine, that's cool. But the same way with the guys. How you messing with a chick that got 3 or 4 kids? She got three kids and 4 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with this math? Like, how are you not having your own stuff? How you don't have your own car? You got all these kids. You supposed to have everything the way it's supposed to be, and you out here still going to the club every other night. Got your mom watching your kids. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I don't understand how.
It depends on the dude and what they're assessing that woman to be.
But it goes both ways though, because like the guys didn't show the dads didn't show the guys. How to be, but you living with your mom, and your mom didn't show you how to be a woman. Like,
Your mom showed you how to be a woman, not a man.
Man, your mama showed you something. I don't know what she. If you living like that, I don't know what your mama showed you. And you know what I mean. And I'm the type of dude. If I get with a chick, I see she got potential. You know what I mean? It's my job to like, okay, baby, look, we're gonna work on this. You gotta start doing this, and that.
That's because.
And at the same time, I want you to do that to me too when I got my flaws. Though.
I mean, I never met a chick who ain't need guidance.
I mean, true enough. I mean, but think about us too. As much as we act like we don't need guidance, how much of us like,
But I don't think you get guidance from a female.
If you got
like what? Like how to decorate?
No, like how to.
Fix them drapes.
Some women are better with money than men.
I believe women are better with money.
Yeah, some women. A lot of women. My wife was an accountant. She's tremendously better with money. You know what I mean? I got dope boy money skills. I know how to put money in the mattress. You know what I mean, and get stuff good. But that's just putting money in the mattress. That's just for whatever. I don't know how to strategically. She does all that. I give her money. Okay, I can put money over here and do this over here, so we still got this money and that. So she's good at that. You know what I mean?
I think women are good. That's household stuff.
I mean, yeah, but
because I think the money you should always bring back to the household.
You
Although you should know how to spend money.
You still got to rotate that. You help them like they help you. You know what I mean? It's a give and take.
I believe a man should know what's going on in the household with the money. However, you should leave it to your woman to some degree to spend.
Well, that depends on what role you play, obviously, in the house.
You should only play one role.
What percentage?
Even if she makes more money than you, you should still play the same role.
But I mean, even if she's the breadwinner and she makes more money, then you still the man in the house.
Which is more than likely nowadays.
Yeah, because I put my hand up on that one. But I'm saying,
even a lot. You're not the only one. A lot of females make more money.
I mean, it's kind of geared that way. I'm a victim of the system because I've been through the penitentiary system. So you know what I mean. So that's what kind of gets it because it's geared that way. It's geared. If you think about it, it's more made for women to be more productive in this society. The black man goes to jail because we make these extra wrong decisions most of the time.
Or we wait too long to make smarter decisions.
Yeah, that too. That's very much true. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like it's structured that way for the women to be head of the household. You know
women never see that shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, they do because a lot more women, I think, are a little more arrogant about it
because they was like, even if you look at like the college graduation rates, a black woman is more likely to graduate to college.
Yeah.
From college than a black male.
True that.
Mm-hmm. Males will go, but they'll graduate because I think y'all work better in the society and y'all easily accepted just how things works. Not saying you can't do it as a black male. You should do it. I know a lot of black males that have graduated, but I know a lot of black males who you get to a point in college where you just like, what the fuck am I learning this shit for? Well, you should just stay fast and just do whatever you gotta do to finish. Do whatever you gotta do. Yeah, and don't worry about these.
Tuck and run.
There's nothing better than having choice. What you got to understand is if you're a black male and you listen to me right now, I want you to go to college. Don't worry about women. Have sex. Do what you got to do because it is what it is. Don't try to get any babies. Once you go to college and you graduate, get your job. And for that job, I still want you to do the same thing when it comes to women. Try to be the best at your job, but women come secondary to anything. Women should always be second. Now, once you're in your career, that's different. Jobs and careers are different because then you're going to need a woman. You don't need a woman, but you get to choose a woman versus her choosing you. Like if you ain't got all that kind of money, your choices are limited. You can still choose, but having limited choices and having unlimited choices are very, very different.
Yeah, very different.
But I ain't buying love, so I'm
you're not buying love.
I also agree with him.
What you're doing is buying a household.
It's not like you're renting love or getting coming.
No, what I'm saying is you had yourself established as an individual. You won't have to worry about her coming in there trying to ruin things. The thing about women that I've noticed as I get older is they try to change it.
But when you want that type of status though, too, it's like being a basketball player. Like
they can't change them; they forever boys.
Yeah, but my thing is, it's hard to find someone you can trust. You know what I'm saying? If you got yourself established,
that's why they do it.
But even if you got yourself established and you meet a female, like it's almost better for it to be someone from your past versus someone new.
Well, the thing about being established is more likely you're gonna mess with somebody who's almost established in their own right, but probably not just as much as you. If you look at Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, that's a route. Or you can look at LeBron and his wife. LeBron been with his wife since he was in high school. However, they did not get married until he was like 28.
Yeah, but
you want to know why? Because he was a bang, bang, ski, ski, bang, bang, no kids.
You got to get it out. You got to get it out.
You're a young man, you just became rich.
Don't be 19 trying to get married.
But he had his career established, though.
But still, you got to get it out.
She don't do that. She ain't trying to be famous. His mom was the one trying to be famous, but...
Really?
Yeah, messing with the teammate.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah.
Why he left Cleveland the first time?
Yeah.
His teammate was sleeping with his mom.
Like it actually happened, or it almost happened.
Yeah.
No,
they
were dating.
Listen, they still memeing him about that to this day.
Wow. Delonte West
I think they just
and
gave him a Father's Day
I
shout out. They gave him a Father's Day
shout
out. I swear to God. They had a meme with him like saying like it was
Delonte West ain't never been on the team again.
Yeah,
I think he was on the team the next year, but that was it.
I mean, if
he was working at Home Depot.
LeBron's mom, you on Team LeBron? So that's what team you on now.
You working at Home Depot?
Yeah, Home Depot at LeBron mom's house.
Well, he's not in the league right now. Last time I saw